Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. It's Saturday and I was just getting ready and I thought I'd share with you what I'm using. I did have two requests. One was to show a look with the TooFaced A Mode eye palette and the other was to show how I am using the Guerlain Tenue de Perfection. I probably just butchered that, but whatever. This is the time-proof foundation with sunscreen. I love this. I wish it were cheaper. That's the only thing. It's $61, but it was on sale, so... All right, so I have already primed with the Hourglass Veil, and I'm gonna do my under eye concealer here. This is the Eve Pearl, what is this? Fair Light Concealer. I love this. Eve Pearl concealers to me are the absolute best. They are easy to blend, they set perfectly. I love them. And I am curious to try her foundation one of these days. I just haven't yet. Okay, so that's all that darkness from my little surgery hidden. And then I'm going to use the NARS Eye Primer. Love this. Probably should get a backup of this while I'm thinking of it. I got a new NARS eye pencil I'll show you too. I love this time of year when we have all the hauls to watch. I was at the gym today watching many Sephora hauls this morning. Okay, so I'm going to use the Guerlain foundation. I love this packaging. It's so nice. And I'm just going to apply it the way I would apply any foundation. If you watch my channel, you kind of know I put it on the back of a mirror and use a brush, typically. So I'm going to be using a different brush today just for fun. This is the Sephora 56 Airbrush brush. It is small. And I had contemplated getting the Tom Ford foundation brush, and I bought this, and I find I like it. I don't use it a lot though. I still kind of gravitate toward the kabukis. So I really like the coverage and the finish of this foundation. I have played with a lot of foundations in the last few years. I really wasn't even going to get one during this sale because I'm so into the CoverGirl foundation, ironically. But I talked to Lisa, SC09, and I was like, you know, it'd be fun to try something new. And I just, on a whim, I ordered 01 or 10. Let me tell you what it is. This is 01 Beige Pale. And it is, to me, I think it's a good color. So I'm really pleased with it. And the coverage, again, is super nice. And it photographs well, which for me is always important. So this brush works really good, too. So if you're thinking about picking that up, I would recommend it. Okay. The only thing is it takes a little longer than the bigger brushes. Okay, so then anything I'm going to conceal, I'm going to use the Hourglass Hidden Concealer in Pearl, which is one of the lighter colors, obviously. I have broken out a little bit right there, which is annoying. And right there. Don't know why, kind of random. And then I'm just going to use that same brush to blend that. So we have really good weather, which is exciting. I think it's probably 75 and it's not even noon, so I'm thrilled. Okay, so I don't know that this needs to be set with powder, this particular foundation, but I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photoset Finishing Powder, which is kind of a, you know, silicone powder. I really like it. And I'm going to use the Sephora 55 brush and just kind of tap that on top. I really like this powder. I feel like if you have oily skin, this feels very soothing and mattifying. I mean, it's not super matte, but it just feels good. I'm sure you know what I mean, but it makes you feel less oily. I tend to have oily skin in the summer especially. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the TooFaced Milk Chocolate Soleil. This is how much I have left. I swear I showed you this like 2 months ago and it looked the same. It's like the never-ending bronzer. Although I do love it. It's not like I'm, you know, dying to get rid of it or something. It's just weird to me that it's so much left and it just sort of has stopped. So I'm just going to take it down my neck a little bit because, yeah, just because I can. All right, and then I'm going to be using, and I still love this, still absolutely love this. This is the Highlight 02 from Mercier. It looks like this. It was a big dome. I think it's probably I wouldn't say it's almost gone, but I've used a good amount. I'm just going to use it on top of the cheekbone and the Cupid's bow. And then I showed this in a recent haul, but I really, really like it. It's the Tom Ford Cheek Color in Frantic Pink. It's gorgeous. It doesn't look like much. It's very, very light. And, you know, obviously I'm pretty pale, so I didn't, when I first got it in the mail, I thought, oh, it's not going to show up much. But I really like it. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm pleased. Okay. So that is basically the face. Now I'm going to start with this palette. Let's zoom in. I'm going to be using, let's see, I don't even know what I'm going to use. I'm going to start with Riviera, which is kind of a neutral color, and a Sonia Kashuk blending brush. But actually I'm going to start with MAC Vanilla because I like this as a base for the whole look. Someone asked me if I felt that this palette didn't have good pigmentation, but I actually do think it does, so I don't know why people were asking that or saying that. I like it. The only Too Faced palette I was ever disappointed in was the Summer Eyes palette. I thought that was garbage. It just didn't work for me at all. All right, so I'm going to use 217, 239. All right. So I'm going to take the 239 from MAC and the color Riviera, which is sort of a peachy neutral, and I'm going to tap that on the lids. My window's open, you can hear birds. Sorry. So it's just kind of brightening, which I like. In the same row of colors is a peachy pink, which I think I will use a 217 and put into the crease. This is E25 from Sigma. You know I like peachy, orangey colors, so I like that. The whole palette shimmers, which kind of is annoying, but... All right. Then I'm going to take the pencil brush and this taupey color in the center and take that under the lower lash line first. And then I'm going to wipe off the E25 and take that into the outer V. But I'm also going to use the navy in the palette, which is called De La Mer, and I'm going to use the same brush. I just wiped it off on a towel. And I'm just going to really lightly put that right there. And then I'm going to take the blending brush and kind of blend that better. Okay. Now I'm going to use a new pencil. It is from NARS and it is called I don't know what this is called. I think it's called this. It's the navy one. And I'm going to waterline with it. I love a navy pencil, but the one I really liked was Stila's Sapphire and they discontinued it. Okay, so all waterlined, and now I'm going to use this on the upper lash line as well. Okay. All right. So lastly, I'm just going to take another little pencil brush and the shimmering white color called, I don't know what it's called, this one, and do it right here, just to brighten things up some. And then I'm going to do my brows with the Illamasqua Brow Cake in Motto. If you haven't done your Sephora order yet, you might really like this. This is the Real Techniques brush, by the way. This color works so well on most people. Unless you're super blonde, it works. I've heard that Sephora is going to discontinue Illamasqua, but I don't know if that's true. Okay. And what was I going to show you? I have several new mascaras, but the one I've been kind of enjoying probably the most is this Lash Out Butterfly from L'Oreal. It's really, really, really good. It has an interesting brush. So I like this. I like about 3 coats of this. Seems excessive, but trust me. So there's one. This feels like a mascara that will only get better in time. Oops. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to show you the lip color I'm going to use today, which I haven't actually decided. I think I will use Bite Vouvrey. I have no idea how you say that. I am just really not sure of what I'm saying today. And this is a nice pink color. My Sephora just got Bite, and I like this brand. Okay, so there's the lip color, and then I'm going to top that with the NYX Butter Gloss in Maple Blondie, which is sort of a peachy pink. All right, and there you have it. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Say hi if you'd like, and everything. I hope everything's going well. Yeah, I hope you have great weather where you are too. Have a great day. Bye-bye.